Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share and drop your comments. Thank you. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to make this blouse and wrapper cut together. I'll use a pattern paper to first illustrate how to cut it. So the first thing is to get your fabric or your pattern, depending on which one you want. This is let's assume it's fabric by 60, so that length is 60, and you can use 3.5 yards or 4 yards depending on the length of your wrapper. If you want a short wrapper, you can actually use 3 yards also, but it's between 3 yards to 4 yards. So the first thing is you fold your material like this, and the length of this fold is determined by your blouse length. If your blouse length is like 24, then you add 5 inches to it. That means you fold by 29. So you have 5 inches to the length of your blouse, your normal blouse length. Then you fold your fabric like this again. So you fold it into 4. Like this. This upper part that is folded by 4 or into 4, that will be your blouse. So at this point, you mark your hip measurements, hip circumference divided by 4. You mark it at this point. Then you add ease allowance. Let's say 1 inch ease allowance. Then you add your seam allowance also. Then you come up at this part, you mark your shoulder. That is your shoulder, your back, shoulder to shoulder. Then you mark your sleeve length. Whatever your sleeve length is, you mark it at that point. Then you mark your round sleeve. That is where your sleeve will come out from. You mark it like this. Then you connect that point to the point down, that is to the length, like that. So that is how you get the shape of your blouse. That's how to get the shape of your blouse. The next thing is to cut it out. So I'll be cutting it out at this point. Now when I'm about to get to the end, about 4 inches to the end, I'll stop. About 4 inches to that end, I'll stop. Then I'll cut like this. I'll cut it out. Then I will open it and cut this part, the blouse part, the front. That will be our front. I'll cut it out like that. Then I'll turn it to the other side, and cut that part. And that is our blouse wrapper, or our how do I call it now? Blouse connected with wrapper. So the next thing is to cut the neckline. It depends on the type of neck you want. You can cut a round neck, you can cut a boat neck. If you want it V-neck, you can cut it. So I'll just mark out the neckline and I'll cut it. So this is what I have, and I must say that for this tie, a fabric of 60 inches or more is what will be suitable. But if your fabric is by 45, you can use it, but it means your wrapper will have joining. Now if you want the down part of your wrapper to be curved, you can curve it out like this, or you leave it the way it is. If you want your wrapper to be curved, you just curve it out like this. And if the wrapper is not long enough or wide enough, you can cut and add to it by the side. And if it is not even if not long enough, you can add to it at the lower part. You can add maybe lace to it just to beautify it. But basically this is how to cut it. So you turn your neck, then you turn the round sleeve, then you join it, you turn your wrapper around, and you add a belt to the edge of the wrapper. So basically this is how to cut it. Now we'll go to the fabric. I'll be laying down my fabric here, and just watch as I fold and as I cut. What I'm doing at this point is trying to fold my blouse. Remember, if your blouse length is 25, then you add 5 inches to it. You extend it. So I'm done folding, then I will fold again so that it can be in 4. Just trying to confirm that my blouse length is okay. So I want to fold again one more time. And while I was folding, I realized that it would have been better for me to fold it the other way around so that everyone can see or understand what I am doing. So I will refold it the other way around so that you can see the front. Okay, this is me folding. So the upper part has been folded into 4, while the lower part, which is the wrapper, is into 2. So now I will input my measurements. I'll be putting my hip divided by 4. I will add my his allowance 1 inch. If you want it bigger, you can add more. Then I'll add my seam allowance also. So the next thing is to put my back measurement. After putting my back measurement, then I will put my sleeve, whatever I want the sleeve to be, how long I want the sleeve to be, I will add it. So whatever I want my sleeve to be, I will add. And from there I will draw the shape. So that is my curve, how big you want your round sleeve to be. So I will just join the shape, and I'll cut it out. So this is what I have at the end. The next thing is to refold again and cut out my neckline. So I refold and cut the neckline. So this is how it looks like. Then I will fold the side, fold my wrapper, turn the round sleeve, knit the sew a bias on the neckline, and I'll come back and show you what I have. So after sewing, this is what I have. This is what it looks like. This is what I have. So the next thing I'll do is I will turn it to the back. I'll turn it inside out. Then at the back I will add elastic. I'll add elastic to make it fitted at the back. So that's the next step. So I have turned it inside out. This is the wrong side of my fabric, and this is the back. So my the waist is supposed to be 16. My waist is supposed to be 16, but I will be marking 20 here. That is where I will put the elastic. So that is 4 inches below my waistline. So that is where I'll be putting the elastic. I will not put it on my exact waistline. So I'm just drawing that line as a reference line. Then I'll put this tiny elastic. I'll draw it and I'll sew it just to make the clothes fitted at the back. So this is what I have. This is the upper part of the dress, and you see the wrapper. So I will just go like this, and I will, yes, I added a very long belt. I don't know, I just wanted my belt to be very long so that I can fold it like 3 times around my waist. I can bet it with you, if not for that, if you, in fact, even if you tuck in your belt very well, anyone that sees you would take this clothes like the normal blouse and the wrapper that we have, but it's slightly different and it's very comfortable to wear, I can assure you. So you see it at the back, you see the front. So this is what we have eventually. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's my pleasure ditching it out. See you in my next video. Bye.